afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for April 23rd, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. Being aware of so many things. We have, it's real interesting that we've had so many untruths laid upon the civilization. And the only way to view something in order to see it for what it is from the outside, looking in. When you're inside, it's very difficult to differentiate between the whole thing. It's hard to see it from the inside because there are so many reflections and diversions and deceptions. So it's not an easy thing. But when you understand that you can master being outside and you see things for what they really are. Now, a lot of these things that come clear to us, and as we were raised, and through this life and other lives, we cling to things that are untrue, that hold no gravity, that have been put in and through deception created a fake or false view or understanding. Now, if you can understand that, you know who and what you are. We are gods and goddesses. We are high, divine, light energy. Now think about that. Now, when you go into enlightenment, you are in love, always in love. You are not ever out of love. You're in love. You move in this energy. And what does that mean? That means that you love all life, everything. There's nothing that you become fractioned or pieced, broken apart type thing. It's just all fluid love, and love encompasses the bliss and the joy and the happiness and the peace and the tranquility and unselfishness and the letting go of material things. And because, see, when you move yourself into that frequency and you stay in that frequency, in other words, you don't just, you don't raise your head up above the clouds for a few minutes and then back down, or for a couple hours and back down, or for a few days and then back down, or for a few months and then back down. It's always. And this includes benevolence. So understand something. Being in love is being totally enlightened. Now, in that existence of frequency, you are not vindictive. You are not aggressive from the standpoint of attacking, destroying, causing harm, any of those attacks. No revenge. It doesn't. You don't vibrate with that at all. It isn't even. Let's put it this way. You have no interest and no motivation to engaging yourself in aggressive, attacking life and destruction and anger and hatred and all of that stuff and revenge. It doesn't exist. Okay? Now, you all understand that you're gods and goddesses. And you are not vengeful. Now, I leave that for everybody to take a look at, because all the things that have been printed and you read, it's endless. It's endless. Think about this. How many times have you heard, if you don't do this, you're going to be punished? Or God is going to destroy you, or is going to really make it rough for you, or is going to do this, is going to do that. Does that make any sense to anybody? No, it doesn't. So you have to really understand things from a loving, benevolent perspective, from the outside. And when you do, when you begin to understand and comprehend this whole thing, this whole construct, for thousands of years, you will begin to know, really truly, that everything is it's a lie. It's a deception. It's just astronomical. And this is why you see where, and it's all about the frequency. So if you have a lot of beings who are destroying and causing all kinds of ruckus, you realize that their frequency is much lower, and they have been convinced of what they're doing is righteous. Is that, but they don't identify, and it's disconcerting, but it's understandable. Okay. Because when you're continually trained and just lambasted with all kinds of information, from young age all the way up into older age, you form personality characters and understandings and belief mechanisms. And you hold on to those. And along the way, you forget who you are. You don't know who you are, really. You're not connected to your spirit. You're just not. We came here, originally, as spirits, to experience in physical form paradise, bliss, the animals, the flora, all of the beauty of the planet. That's originally what the spirits gravitate to come here for. Okay? This is what we are concentrating on creating for eventually additional incoming spirits, so that it's set right. So the planet is a haven. It is a paradise. It is no longer a construct of deception. You understand both depictions here, okay? Originally, paradise, enjoying the planet, just coming here and being in peace in physical form. Well, I think we all know what has transpired on this planet and why things are the way they are. Why so many things seem to be engaged year after year. It never seems to change really much at all. So when you understand that we do no harm means we harm no life at all. None. We don't generate anger. We don't generate hate. We don't generate those things. We generate love, compassion, understanding, bliss, joy, happiness, tranquility, peace, generosity, unselfishness, and we flow with that. And once you're in it, it's effortless. You just flow with it. It's part of you. And you're all forgiving. And you just exude a deep eternal love to everything and every bit of life. And imagine being in that energy, being in that frequency consistently. The more of the civilization that uplifts themselves into that, the more shifting and changing you're going to see, you're going to experience. And isn't it a can, at any time, elevate ourselves to higher frequencies into love and peace and joy and caring and generosity. Doesn't it? I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. So today's meditation is dispelling the untruths or the lies. Dispelling them. How do we do that? We move into the higher frequencies of joy, peace, love, paradise, kindness, goodness. And we concentrate on staying there. Not just visiting it, staying there. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure most of you are. And relax. Well, I'm talking relax the body, drop the shoulders, move into the now. In the now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Drop your shoulders, relax. Let all of anything that you feel pressure-wise and uncomfortable of any kind of stress or irritation, let it go. You know it serves you no purpose at all. It keeps you into disharmony, and it keeps you out of balance, and it keeps you from being tranquil, peaceful, content. So why carry it? There's no reason to. You just let it just drop off of you. Anything that's attached, anything that's with you, anything that your mind has conjured up that is unpleasant, that isn't inviting and loving and caring, let it go. This is cleaning. This is always balancing yourself. Every meditation we balance, we clean. So let it all fall off, and you give it love, and it's just calling the purple transmuting flame, totally transmuted into neutral light substance. Vacuum it off, send it back to the great central sun. Eliminate it. You become lighter, and your frequency raises. While you're doing this, while you're relaxing and becoming being in the now and relaxing, you're going to want to breathe. And you want to breathe through the nose, out through the mouth, and you want to do this at least 6 times. And as you breathe in, hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, exhale. And do it at least 6 times while I'm talking. As you're breathing in divine and positive energy. This is a source. This is source creation. This is energy that allows you to plug in to the all-knowing consciousness, collective consciousness of the universes. And it always signals, and it always gives you information. And see, we are always moving up. Even in these physical bodies, the spirit, the soul, is constantly moving up. The reason it can move up, most times, unfortunately, for a lot of people, their spirit is in their stomach area, too low, way too low. And so as you become more enlightened, as you move more into peace and happiness and joy, you automatically move up in the body. See? If you keep yourself in low frequency and disharmony and worry and stress and fear and hatred and anger, you're going to stay low in the body. Okay? You can't see much down low. You only see, it's very reduced. So remember that, is to keep yourself in constant harmony and uplifting and joy and love for yourself and for all life. So this is signaling, communicating to you is that be in love, be in joy, be in peace. Do not identify with all of that is going on around you, because it is false. It is low frequency. It is meant to keep you pinned down. It is meant to keep you strapped. Don't even bother to entertain it. I think you all know, if you do, what transpires in your lives, in your existence. To gravitate away from that. So this is enlightening, uplifting. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, you're expelling debris. Nonsensical vibrational frequencies that serve you for not the greatest good in the highest high. They usually serve you for the lowest low. Why carry them? You don't need them. So, you let it go. Transmute and neutralize substance. Boom, gone. Now you fold in, you move into the heart mind. You find yourself floating above the heart. You find yourself completely merging with your higher self, your spirit, your cosmic energy, divinity. And you move, and you merge with that, and you bring heaven to earth, paradise, spectacular life explosion, and happiness, and joy, and bliss. You move way above the material, holistic existence. The reason is that you elevate yourself to such a high frequency that all that you ever desire is already yours. It's effortless. The lower frequencies, it is like fighting a megalithic army. You're one against trillions. In the lower frequencies. So you're blended, and you have heaven on earth, and you're creating a paradise, and you're expanding out, and your joy increases, and your happiness increases, and your bliss increases. Your contentment is firm, strong. You find yourself loving all life. You are life. Everything is life. The highest value in the universe. You're completely encased in the perfect sphere of the golden light, deep light, deep eternal love of our family, Prime Source, Creator God, Mother, Father, God. These are frequencies and energies that we're all part of. And the only thing that can penetrate that sphere is deep eternal love. Everything else that's in low frequency, disharmony, meant to cause harm, it evaporates as soon as it comes into contact with the field. You see the emerald green flaming healing light, Archangel Raphael. You see the purple transmuting flame, violet ray, white fire, golden white pink light of deep eternal love. You see and feel and move with these energies as parts of you. The violet, blue, purple, flaming light, Archangel Michael. All of these. There's many more. And you move effortlessly. arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. We become the circle of light. And we effortlessly move up above the planet. We vibrate. Our light is tremendously bright. As we do this, obviously, we call upon all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, all of the light energy beings in deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, from every universe, every density, every dimension, in high benevolence, in high frequency, and they come in droves. They immediately communicate with us. And they're with us. They join the circle. They become part of the light. And it's in great gratitude and humbleness that they're with us. And great, deep, eternal love. And their numbers are astronomical. You can't count them. There's so many. And we go from them joining us, and we call upon the archangels, all of the cherubim, seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, in the highest vibrational frequency of love, light energy. And they come. And massive numbers, and they join us. They come into the circle, and they expand, and the light expands. Each wave that we call upon expands the light of our circle. And it's in deep gratitude, in deep eternal love, that they are with us. We feel this between each other, all of us. And we thank all of them. And we call upon all the inhabitants of this planet, inner Earth, hollow Earth, beneath Earth, all the civilizations in benevolence and kindness and peace and higher frequency that are deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, and they join us automatically. This is a collective effort of shifting the frequencies. And we embrace them and we love them, and they in turn the same. Very humbling experience. Never grows tired. We call upon all the Ascended Masters. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Lemuria, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, Abundantia, Gaia, Ganesh, all the Ascended Masters, as you are all masters. They're ascended because they're not in physical form. And they're with us, and we embrace them. They're our family. And we're thankful and grateful that they heard us, and they came immediately to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the off-worlders who are assisting on this planet and above this planet, the civilization of this planet, in its enlightenment, higher frequencies and understanding of its evolution, of its freeing itself from bondage. And they are of the deepest eternal love, from the deepest eternal love. And they immediately join us in the meditation. They're with us. They fold into the light, to the circle of light. And we become one, and the brightness is dimming in the darkness of sacred space. And we thank them very much. We're all in love, peace, joy, and prosperity. Our frequencies continually move up, higher and higher. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this life and all lifetimes that we've inhabited, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and it's automatic. They're with us. They join us. They merge into the light, the circle of light. We embrace. We smile. We love them. They love us. And we are together. And we are one. The frequency just keeps increasing. We call on all of the light energy beings housed in the following forms on and in this planet at this time: the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the trees, the elements, earth, air, fire, water, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, the Pegasus, and the unicorn, and so many more. They join us in this meditation. These sparks of light, these divine energies, are with us. And they come into the circle of light. They're part of the circle of light, and it just vibrates and expands and exudes deep eternal love, and exudes very high frequency, and exudes peacefulness, and exudes happiness, and exudes joy, exudes tranquility. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. The meditative sphere is 1,000 times larger than our sun. It can be seen, we're in center circle, it can be seen from all of the galaxies, universes, densities, and dimensions. It can be felt as well. It is felt. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. It literally showers down upon us, saturates us from our heads all the way down to the bottoms of our feet, tips of our toes, inside and out, both etherically and physically. This saturates us in deep eternal love and happiness and joy and prosperity. It's just a continual uplifting in our frequency. We're omnipotently powerful. We feel at ease. We feel confident. We are. We're super powerful. We can shift and move the frequencies. We are in constant kindness, appreciation, humbleness, and gratitude. And we look down upon the planet and we see all of the light energy, all of our brothers and sisters, all of life. And we literally exude happiness and bliss frequencies and harmonizing with them and lifting them into a higher understanding. So the deceptions that they have been controlled with are eliminated. They vaporize. They're no longer held down. They begin to realize that they can move up, that they are no longer shackled and held down. They have no reason to be angry or hateful or destructive. They have no idea what the higher frequencies are for them. It is total bliss, total happiness, total love, constantly, the highest of high frequencies. Understand that the collective consciousness of the universes creates universes. We are part of that. We saturate everything with our deep, eternal love light energy. That's it. We saturate it. We just exude it constantly. It transforms, uplifts, accelerates all of those who are confused, distracted, in low frequencies of heaviness, it's lifted and eliminated. All they have to do is step up. They'll start to experience it. They'll begin to understand, why have I been down here so long? There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to be confronted with. All of that vaporizes away in total bliss and harmony. This is our intent. This is why we're here, is to help and assist the others into a higher frequency of enlightenment and joy and ascension. This is why each and every one of us entered these physical bodies, and to come together at this time to assist and to help and to build and to advance, and then usher in all of the other spirits to take on form. Like a big, massive family reunion. Feel that energy amongst all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, on this planet, in this solar system, in this galaxy. You all are the masters, commanders, and starships. Move beyond the deception, the illusions. You will feel your frequency greatly expanding continuously in deep eternal love. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. realize and you see where this is all going, where it's moving, it's transforming. The picture that this planet has no anger, no hatred, no low frequencies, that it is just pure bliss, happiness. This is where we are moving permanently to. As we move, frequencies of the planet move as well. We are all interconnected. We affect all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, on the most minute level to the most expansive level. We are the shift. We are the shift completely. We are moving these frequencies to a higher and higher level. We are becoming more enlightened, more expressive, more loving, more caring, more kindness, happiness, and joy. This is where our spirits are. Up, up, up. So all of the lower frequencies dissipate and vaporize. They no longer are with us. We cleanse, purify, transmute any of that debris. And we look for the entire population, the entire civilization, to move into that direction. Some take longer, others quicker. It depends. But as we gather, as we become more and more expansive, as others keep coming in, we will begin to make more and more and more effect on increasing the frequencies of this planet, this solar system, this galaxy, and way beyond. So move always into the frequencies of love, happiness, and joy. They will keep you continually elevating, and wherever you go, you will affect all that is around you constantly. You will lift it all up. Their frequencies will increase. Each and every one of you are massively powerful beacons of love light energy. And as your frequencies continue to vibrate higher and higher, so shall the planet, so shall the civilization, coming alive and awake, leaving the debris behind. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening, night, and the following morning. We will have a time for change call tomorrow night, 9 p.m. And be at ease. That's what your true nature is. Be happy. It has nothing to do with the surroundings. It has everything to do with you, the core. It is your choice to stimulate love and joy and happiness, or the opposite. We know what either direction can, what it